You're not tired, you're not lazy, you're not getting older. You're running on a nervous system that's in fight or flight mode for last 5 or 10 years or even more. Your body has been quietly telling you, giving you some signs, your gut, your hormones, your sleep, everything is getting affected, and it's giving you those small tiny bit signs over the period of time that you have been ignoring. So today we're going to dive into how a small word, stress, can destroy your whole life slowly but surely. Hello, my name is Rashpal. Welcome to The Strongest in the Bloodline. Today we are going to talk about stress. What does stress actually do psychologically and physiologically? When stress is there, cortisol plus adrenaline gets released by the HPA axis, hypothalamus pituitary adrenaline axis. And when that happens, your body goes into fight or flight mode. The problem is modern stress comes from lots of factors. Can be from your work, your relationship, your in-home settings, your socials, your notifications from your social media that you're continually getting. And the worst one is, as I said, the pinging of the phone. Every few seconds, we pick up the phone, we look at it, pick up the phone, we look at it. We have smart watches there. It's constantly pinging, giving the notifications. And everything of these sort and the flashy lights that you see everywhere, including your TV, your screens, you go outside, everything adds up and they all signal stress. What does stress do in the long run? Well, some of the easiest one you probably have noticed: visceral fat. The fat that you build, that you start storing inside your muscles, between your organs and your muscles, and you start giving you fatty liver. Your gut lining is all cramped up because of there's a fat inside, and then there's a subcutaneous fat which you see under the skin, which you can basically see the flabbiness. That's your subcutaneous fat. And visceral fat is the one that leads to diabetes, heart disease, issues like that. The fatty liver, and then insulin resistance. All of that happened because the visceral fat has started to go up. Your sleep structures get bad. Generally, people end up with like sleep apnea when there is a lot of visceral fat. And again, your sleep is destroyed, your health is destroyed, your recovery is destroyed, or your life is very stressful. Your testosterone is bound to plummet. It will drop, it will be suppressed. Your cardiovascular strain that increases. As I said, your cholesterol levels will be high. Your resting heart rate goes up. It almost feels like you're anxious, but that's like a later stage. But in an early stage, your resting heart rate will be like 76, 80. And I have seen that happening in quite a few of my clients. Those who were in early age, but they still have had those symptoms, and it's one of the signs. And then the worst one after this that comes is your immune suppression. You will always be like sick, you'll always be tired, you will recover from one time fever or flu, and then within a few days you catch your flu and fever again. That's all because if you have too much stress going on and you're just not addressing it. If you can kind of like count 3 of those happening to you, you are likely a stressed person. And trust me, whoever is watching this video, they're gonna, oh yeah, I have more than 3. The unfortunate reason is everyone is stressed. There is a lot of things that is going on in our life that we don't really pay attention, but it actually gives you that silent stress behind your head. Early warning signs when you start to get stressed too much, or when you're always stressed. One of them is broken sleep. The second one is short temperament. You are someone who lacks the tolerance of listening to other people complain. Your cravings for sugar and salt increases because of the insulin resistance, and your weight will start to increase. Sometimes some people, they will completely shut down themselves and stop talking about it. So these are the things that generally stress brings in, that you start seeing in your life or in your health. But how you can fix it? Let's talk about the fix. The fix is your protein-rich diet has to be the permanent thing in your life if you start seeing any of these symptoms. More protein means better insulin resistance, means better hormones being built when you're sleeping. Your recovery starts to get better. Reduce sugar and salt from your diet, basically refined sugar. If you're eating candies, chocolates, because you're stressed, ice creams, drop it down. Just add magnesium. Third one is omega-3 rich foods, or you can add omega-3 as a supplement. The best one that I have found so far that works like a magic is ashwagandha. If you're lacking vitamin D in your system, you will also feel stressed. Your ability to deal with stress will be very low if you're low on vitamin D. So vitamin D, you can supplement vitamin D or just have more exposure in the sun. Generally speaking, if you are someone struggling to deal with the stress, or if you are someone highly stressed in your life, from your business it's your work, your relationship, your finances, your school, your, anything, I would strongly recommend talk to someone. Talk to your family, talk to your spouse, talk to your siblings, your friends, or, go get help. Sit down with someone. Stress is one of those things that if you're trying to build muscles, trying to lose weight, you're trying to get healthy and fit, and you have this stress in your life, once you start to tackle the issues that's giving you that much of stress, you will be in a better health anyway. You will start to gain muscles, you will be able to drop body weight, you will just feel overall healthy. And I hope this video has helped you in some way and made some sense in your life. Please like, share, and comment below what you think about this. And if you are someone who's very stressed, let me know, and I will just keep digging these topics, digging these issues, real life issues, and keep sharing with you. Peace out.